Hi, I'm Craig Butler, professional football manager and father to top international players. Football coach to Jamaica's youngest and most talented players. Jamaica, why haven't we started the Premier League when the rest of the world has started already? You want people starved to death? Consistency is key to development. Anyone who says otherwise is utter madness. These are mad people. We have a Football Unfiltered exclusive with Leon Bailey, Raheem Sterling, and Jadon Sancho simultaneously. You heard it here first, folks. We dissect and present football in a way that you have never seen before. Trust me on that. Craig Butler's Football Unfiltered. Don't miss it.
All right, evening everybody. Welcome to this week's Friday 25th edition of Craig Butler's Football Unfiltered. It will be a quick show today. We'll be heading out just before top of the hour, maybe a little bit before then. Yeah, nice to see you, Craig, today. Of course, as always, every week.
Thank you. It's a pleasure being here as usual.
I'm sure everybody's happy to start seeing you every week now, knows exactly when we're going to find you.
Yeah, that's so good, huh?
Yeah.
And happy birthday, Rachel, my eldest daughter-in-law, but my daughter. She's been here since she was 6.
Mm-hmm.
So congratulations on your birthday, and I'll be there to join you soon. But the work has to continue.
How old is she now?
She's 23 now.
23. Oh, still young. And like the pastor said last week, I got my hair cut, so I couldn't leave him. He was coming. But so today, like the title says, we're going to be talking a bit about systems, especially with the Euros group stage just finished. So we saw a lot of that in action with all the different teams in Europe. And if you guys see the title, also there was an announcement today with Leon Bailey now being, I don't know specifically, but I know he's going to be helping or being a part of the Special Olympics Committee, or is that?
He's an ambassador, the ambassador for Special Olympics Jamaica, and by extension the Caribbean. So it's really a good thing. We've always taught him to give back, and it was great to meet the new CEO of Digicel as well. He was there, and the president of the GFF, and of course our hardworking Minister of Sport and Gender, Babs Grinch.
So we'll start there then, because I'll show a bit of the photos that happened from the event. So just give me a second to pull it up. But this is actually Leon's second ambassadorship this year, because he was announced the ambassador for as well earlier this year.
Correct.
So he has is that something that he's really trying to really find these different roles to give back?
Yes, it's so important. I mean, Leon has been saying, actually, you can see. Do you have any videos there? Did you just get videos or no pictures?
I think I have one video.
Play that video for me. I want to share it, because it's important to raise up a child as best in the way that he should grow regarding this. So I think that's the video. Yeah.
Okay, so people should be able to see this. See? Yes, okay. So we're going to play this. Sorry.
Because I believe it's the way how we grow, the things that can improve as individuals, learn how to appreciate things since we're very young. And I think these were something that I grew up with. So when I came here today this morning, I learned so much more about the Special Olympics.
Well, so we have I think more videos coming, but yeah, he seems very happy there, and he just learned a lot more about it today as well.
About it, and Leon had seen 8 people get killed before him when he was about 11, 12 years old. And at that time, he got a block right away. He couldn't read. So for about 2-3 years, he could not read. Eventually, he got it back. And so he understands the importance of being there for people who may have challenges, to overcome them. They're special. They're not any different than us. They're no less than us. In fact, we should be seeking to help and incorporate more. So here we are. That's actually the new CEO of Digicel. and had a very good time meeting him. So, we will be making a decision shortly about where we're going to go with the ambassadorship from our telecommunications and perspective. And was a nice guy, nice to meet him, but we'll see what happens. So, as we spoke, I also spoke about systems and the importance of being true to your own genetic makeup when you're designing a system for your country. And I'm glad my crickets was there. He was able to listen a little bit. And I hope that it reaches ears, so he will try and incorporate that with his team.
We actually do have a second video here now.
All
Watch this one.
each other since we were 7, 8 years old, and these are things that I can relate to. So growing up, this is why it means so much for me to be able to appreciate these things. I want to give back, because of course I'm from Africa.
So this is really important.
Yeah.
That's good. So that's exciting. Was there another one that you wanted to check on quick, or?
No, there's more, but let's just focus on the tactics today, because
Sure.
I think that's the important thing, right? And what it means about having a national football culture that's based on our system. So we have a history of coming from a country called Ghana, right? Also, the slaves that originally came to Jamaica were from West Africa, and they were very strong. Yeah, Jamaica was the first stop on the triangular trade route, so they would sell a lot of the slaves that were still trying to get away and fighting here first, to get rid of them. They don't want any more stress. So when you look at that over a period of 400 years, 100 years, whatever the time may be, you're dropping off the same people that are strong, because the 3-month voyage from Africa to the West Indies under those adverse conditions would indicate that you would be strong. So we're strong people, Our island that we live on has a spine going through the island, the highest mountain range in the Caribbean going through our island, right through the spine. And so anywhere we go, we're going up a hill or down a hill, so we're naturally training every day. And so we have physical tenacity. Tenacity. And we would have created speed. But not just speed. We have transition speed. Change of pace. When you look at any player that has come out of Jamaica making it successfully, Raheem Sterling, change of pace, very consistent with the name. Fuller, change of pace. John Barnes, change of pace. Leon Bailey, change of pace. Walter Boyd, change of pace. Andy Lowe, change of pace. So we have all these things going for us. You have great strikers in the world. Gary Lineker, no change of pace, positioning. Right time. Paulo Rossi, the same. Lewandowski, there's no change of pace. Power.
Interesting.
Power. And so what we needed to do was to wait 1 second. Is to focus on what makes us strong as a nation, What makes us strong as a nation in the sport of football? What's our advantage? Have we dealt with what our advantage is? And my answer to you is no. We have played long ball when it was an English at the helm. We played hard running German football when there was a German at the helm. We played Brazilian football when there was a Brazilian at the helm. And we did all of them creditably, but not well. What we have to do is to play football with transition and change of pace. You will have.
So saying that quick, so in the national team now, do you feel like all the players take advantage of that? Of the not even just as a national team, but as individual players? Or do you feel like a lot of them need to harness that strength, the natural strength still?
The problem is they all have it.
Mhm.
It's whether it's being employed or not by the tactics. The tactics is not consistent.
Mhm.
This is a 4-3-3 formation. Yeah? 4 at the back, 3 in the middle, 3 up top. Yeah? A target striker. Yeah? We have Mikel Antonio joining us. Yeah? He's a very powerful player. Strong, powerful, big. Yeah? Very good.
Yeah.
We have a Leon Bailey on one wing. And we have Roof in the building. Yeah, Roof is there.
Mhm.
You have
Nicholson
as well that can play there. And we have this position, the attacking mid. And either we're going to put Leon there, or we're going to get somebody who understands to get the ball quickly there. Playing like this, which is how Jamaica plays often, which is playing the ball at the back from the right back to the center to the other one, play to the left, play it back again, invites risk, invites chance. And there's a saying, if it's something could go wrong, anything that can go wrong will go wrong. Murphy's Law. Yeah, will go wrong.
Yeah.
So if you keep inviting this here in the back, you're going to have a problem. Does it mean we play long ball? No. Because in playing long ball, it's the easiest thing for a center half to do. No matter how fast you are, is to back off, and come forward hard and meet the ball. And no matter how fast you are, you're not going to win. And in modern day football, the goalkeeper plays like a sweeper.
Yeah. And now in that modern day football, almost a lot of teams employ press. Right?
Exactly.
So when you're having this situation,
they're going to press you.
and
You will make a mistake.
Yeah.
Correct. So, what does that give us tactically as our advantages and what we should be doing? We need to get the ball from here to here as quickly as possible. We need this person to make the passes either to feet, if he gives him space, so he can take them on in isolated one-on-ones. Yeah? And, or he needs to play, if he marks tight, into space, where our foot speed will outdo any opponent. We'll be faster than him getting to the ball. Okay, that's one part of it. Yes, you should get that by now. However, there's another part where the speed comes in. This same holding midfielder should be going into the box. So when this guy goes down the wing, the winger, we need the holding midfielder, the attacking midfielder, joining the target striker in the box. In previous times, and in previous 4-3-3s in Jamaica, we find that Tapa allowed the winger, when the ball is down the other side, to come inside. That is a mistake. Why? Because if the ball is overkicked or the defender clears or it slips through, he will end and it ends up here. When he's here, he's running with his back to the play, to the goal. So he has to run down here to try and catch the ball, turn, and go again. If the player, the winger, stays wide on the line, in line with the ball. So if say the left winger got to here, yeah, and he stays wide on the line, The center forward goes into the box. The attacking midfielder goes into the box. The number 8 comes into the box. The right back steps all the way up here. Our holding mid is here. Our 2 central defenders, one of them should be attacking the box as well. Leaving one here with the holding mid. Yeah? Why? The holding mid is the ball stopper. He's going to break down the play. If the ball is over kicked or cleared, we have a second chance to attack again. Yeah? With our strength, which is speed. Yeah? And finishing. So that's attack.
So what I'm learning here also is that wherever side the ball is on, the opposite winger should stay on that position.
Stay wide, in line with the ball. Yeah, so it's over kick, you get another chance to go.
Yeah.
Secondly, when you, from a defensive perspective, if we're faster than everybody else, it doesn't work only for us in an offensive method, but it also works in a defensive way with the press. Yeah? This is your opponent's wing back, central defender, midfielder, there are wingers, striker, left back. Okay? Now this is very key to our success if we're going to do it. I hope they're watching. If the ball, this is the ball, if the ball is played to this center half here, and he has the ball here, our center forward must press this side. And what we mean by press is not going and standing up like this. It means going and trying to tackle for the ball. Our winger must also press here, blocking the pass, and the attacking midfielder should come here. So you have 3 players on 1 man. Yeah? What does that force him to do? He can't play it out. So he has only one option, which is kick it out. Kick it out. When he kicks it out, we're bigger and stronger in the central defense. We have a good holding mid. Yeah? Our wing back on the other side is more athletic than the opponent. Right? So, and our number 8 is in here. When he kicks out the ball, we will win it again and immediately start the play. Which means that we win the ball here, the winger goes back wide, the attacking mid comes to get it, and center forward positions himself. What happens? We build on this side, 1, 2, 3 passes over here, and we have the opposing winger standing on the line out here. Mark him, sure. Mark him. Yeah. We'll just get it here. Our number 8, who must be a player that can spray the ball well from side to side, and he plays it into that space. He'll run to it. Yeah? Remember, no matter how we try, players tend to follow the ball. Yeah. They follow the ball. So if we are disciplined enough to just stay wide, be patient, this guy, yeah, is the wing back. He decides, okay, well, I'm going to mark him tight because he's fast. The spray is into the space. He runs. He decides, okay, you know what, this guy's fast. I'm going to give him some space. The spray is the feet, and then he takes him on. Isolated one-on-one. We can't lose. And we keep that press. The game for Jamaica should never be played here. Not here. This is called our defensive third. We don't play here. Our game has to be played here. From here, up. We press here. We tackle here. We win the balls here. We start our play here. And we attack there. If we do that with the team that we currently have available to us, I see us going all the way to the semifinals, at least
of World Cup?
Of the World Cup. At least with what's available.
Yeah.
If we try to play like Brazil and pass the ball around, which we do often, we're gonna make a mistake like we did last time. The guys are gonna go through and destroy us.
Yeah.
If we don't press and we try to block like we did in the last game against Japan, sure, they're gonna kick the ball through 4 people's nutmegs, standing there watching, because none of them pressed the ball. They all stood and watched. One in a line. 1, 2, 3. Yeah? No one pressed the ball. No one went and pressed the ball. They stood up trying to block. And it went straight through the legs in the room. Yeah? We have to outscore our opponents. Yeah? And not seek to win by a 1-0 margin. That's not going to work. We have to play attacking, creative football, which is consistent with our persona, the persona of Jamaicans, with the pace, employing people like Leon. I worked with Maggie hard this summer, and I hope they have him in the 23, and I hope he listens and plays those balls. Maggie, I hope you watch it. Play the ball, direct. Yeah, don't hold on to it. Stop trying to look like the star. You're not the star. The team is the star. Get it to Antonio or Shamar Nichols. Get it to Leon, and then go in the box and finish. Yeah, that's the credit I want to see you getting. I don't want to hear that, oh, he's skilled and he's talented. We all know that. But can you deliver? End product. End product is what Jamaica needs to be focusing on. Them.
So I have a question about one of the factors. So one of the key ones that you mentioned was the high press, closing the ball with 3 players to make the defender force the mistake. Now, what if the defender is able to get it out and they initiate a counterattack? How can Jamaica?
We're faster than them, remember?
Just to run back, is what you're saying?
We're faster than them. If the ball is played here, you have another press. You have the A towards here, he will press. Yeah. The right back will pinch him. Yeah. The other centre half who had gone would have come back. And here we have the attacking midfielder press this side. Yeah. The centre forward press this side. Because what people don't realize is that pressing from the back is just as important as pressing from the front and the side.
So having your midfielders and your even some cases defenders pressing high up the pitch?
Important. Very important.
Interesting.
Because you have numbers.
Yeah.
If I can run 100 meters faster than the other guy, it means I can also cover ground on a football pitch faster than the other guy. Yeah. So I should be focusing on covering ground.
Yeah.
That's my advantage. My advantage is not tiki-taka football.
Yeah.
And keep ball. I don't want to play that.
So it's very important then for the players to be in top physical
condition. Yeah.
Because we saw in the under 23 squad a few years ago when half the team was, could barely go after 67 minutes.
Correct.
So is one of your, I guess one of your tactics or ideas is that the team needs to prepare as much as possible to be in a top physical position weeks before the tournament?
Yeah, but again, this is all about having your own development in football culture so that when you do come back, you know what is expected.
I see.
Yeah.
So you're already expected to be.
Yeah. So what I hope that Tapa is doing, which I don't think he is because Leon would have told me about it already, is sending out a playbook. This is what we expect to do. This is what we're planning to do. This is what we want to do. Please prepare your mind for this role to each of his teammates, his players, and saying this is what is going to be expected of you. So when you do come to training camp, you already have the mindset of what you're going to do.
So to your knowledge, you haven't.
To my knowledge, he hasn't, but it's never too late to do it.
Yeah. Has there been a date that he said about any training camps or anything coming up?
I think this week coming up, they're going to start training. Because they have to leave next week. Mike Rickett said this one, they're leaving next week for the US, so you have to have training camp starting.
Yeah, because next Friday is the start of the prelims, and then the actual tournament starts the week after. If anybody has any questions or anything to Coach Butler about the systems or tactics, please put in the comments. We had a couple people, Theo saying facts. I think he's a regular as well. Randall says, hope you're listening to Coach Craig McGee. So he's talking to McGee as well. But yeah, so this is so you think so let me ask you a question then. The Gold Cup coming up. I know the goal, the end goal for the whole team, for everybody, is get to the World Cup and get as far, even push for the actual finals. How should they approach the Gold Cup? Should they approach it as a way to you know, input these tactics and try their best to stick to them and use them? Is it, or should they, you know, just focus on winning the World Cup by any means necessary?
There's no way to win by any means necessary. The only way is to establish a system and to work from that system and to give it your all. Leon says he wants to go and make it to the final. That's the first step and win. That's a big ask, but it's possible. You have Mikel Antonio playing center forward. You know, you have Nicholson. You have, you know, Bobby Reed. You have good players, man. Good talent. The combination of the English and the Jamaican players have been good.
It's a bit disappointing, actually. So the US.
You see Damian, though?
Yeah.
Damian, if you're listening to me, when the ball is played forward, join the team in the box. Just trail going right up and go into the box for the header and let your holding midfielder cover you. You're very good in the air. You're an asset. You ever heard of Koulibaly?
Oh, man.
Koulibaly plays for Napoli. He played for Genk as well.
Okay.
He was superb at that. You know, he would make the pass from the back. When the ball is crossed, that would be him heading the ball in. Yeah. And when you have height, strength, you need to use it. You know, can you imagine have a second attacking player in that box that is powerful in the box? Shamar Nicholson is also pretty tall. You know, so let's use it.
Is Kamara Lawrence in the squad? I think he is.
Kamara's in the squad, I believe, and he's a top runner with the ball too. But I want him to be more fluid going forward. You know.
All right. I was going to mention real quick that it's a bit disappointing because the US actually isn't sending some of their best players.
To the World Cup?
Yeah, so Pulisic isn't going. Serginho Dest, I don't think is going either. And there was another top player who's not going.
Is Sargent go?
Sargent, I'm not sure, but McKinney's not as well. McKinney's not going. I'm not sure about Sargent. So, I mean, if there's any tournaments, you know, it's too bad because I would love to see that full squad face the full squad because we need that test, you know. It's not just, let's hope those players are playing.
No. We don't care about that. We just want to go there and beat everybody and win. And do our best. When the time comes, we will face the US again, and they'll be at full strength, and we'd have had the advantage of a win and more positive moral high on it. So.
All right, we'll go through a couple comments, but like we mentioned, it's going to be a short show today. So we have Jermaine Swaby saying, much respect, Craig. You have a great vision.
Thank you.
Rojai Grant, sorry if I say any names wrong. What is the best formation you think Jamaica should use?
4-3-3 with a 4-3-3 with a fluid 4-3-3 that can transition from a 4-3-3 to a 3-4-3. Yeah, and a 3-3-4. Yeah, what that means is this. You have players in particular positions like Damian Lowe, who should transition into the box when the game goes forward, which would leave 3 at the back. Yeah, and 2 up front, meaning himself and Mikel, if he's there, would be in that box, going for the headers and the crosses. Since we're going a lot for crosses and inverted wingers and things like that, we need to have a presence in that box to finish them. So having a central defender that is tall and powerful going would be great. So we'd end up with a 4-3-3. I can show it to you again using the men here. Yeah, 4-3-3 would be, let's use the red man here. Center forward, right wing, wide wingers. Yeah. And number 10. But this number 10 is not a standing number 10, it's a tackling and a working number 10. You hear that, Maggie? And number 8. And he has to have the quality to make passes from here all the way over to here. If he doesn't have that quality, it's going to be a problem. You need that power. Build the game on one side, switch point of attack and attack. And 6, who can win the ball well in the air and on the ground, hold the play, discipline. 2 central defenders, left back, right back. And you want those 2 wing backs to be overlapping, capable of going almost like as good as the wingers in front of them. And sometimes if you have the capability, you have the personnel, if you have 2 really good wingers, they both can play. Yeah. So you put one on left back and one on the left wing, and have them just keep rotating.
That's like it's kind of like what Bayern does with Davies.
Yeah.
He's always up and down.
He's going. Let's have them go. And I think Kemar Lawrence is a good candidate for that. Yeah. So the 4-3-3. When you move the center half going forward, it will become a 3 in the back. Yeah. 3 in the back. 4-3-3. When you move to the 3-3-4, sorry. When you move to where you bring up another center half, the center half comes up. You have 3-3-4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 3. Yeah. So you always have that press going forward, and that's part of why you play the game in only the 2/3, the mid third and the attacking third. Anything wrong here, we're just chasing the ball to win it back and give it to our goalkeeper and start again. You know, we're not playing around here. We're not backing off to here and then have you come at us. That's where our weaknesses are. That's where we've been exposed. That's where the Japanese expose us, the US expose us, everybody expose us when we back off. When we press, there's nobody to expose us because we're going to win the ball before them. We're faster than them. We must win the ball. Yeah? And it cannot be a press where 2 men press and one man back off. The man that back off is always going to be, look at this. This is the defender with the ball. This is the center forward pressing on the inside. This is the winger pressing on the outside. Yeah? If this is the attacking mid, and he doesn't go and run and press, go to ball and press, and backs off, then we're going to give this man the space to come here, make a pass here, make a pass here, and we're exposed and we're dead. So you need to have players in that attacking mid position that's going to work his ass off.
Yeah. So very flexible formation.
Flexible. And fluid.
So hopefully that answers that question. We'll get 2 more questions. We're already at 6:45, so we'll go 2 more questions. What do you think of the national team using center back or central defensive mid? I mean, center back, I mean, that's what made me know anyways, basically. And,
you must have 2 center backs and a holding mid, a central defensive mid. But you want an attacking center back. One of them has to be in a position where he's willing to go. And the team has to be confident enough that they're going to be pressing forward. So any balls that come out of there has to be long balls, which we will do. How many teams you've seen Jamaica play against and the ball is in the air and Jamaica loses it? We win all the air balls because they're big and stronger. So let's ask for that. Let's press them so they keep them long.
Because the Japanese game, they barely keep the ball.
They don't keep the ball. Keep it on the ground because they're short.
I will do one last question here. Dan Kill, sorry. That's right. Dan Kill says, what about a plan B? What would the plan B be? Or is there a plan B? Or is it just this? So they kind of push for this kind of system?
Dan Kill, when PES played Phoenix, was there a plan B? Here's a plan B. Say, for instance, you have the winners. Yeah? And say, for instance, the opponent decides to back off and pack it in. And so these guys do fast first, because that's what they'll do. That's what PES did. Yeah?
So you recommend is
Yeah, I know. These are my graduates from the academy, and he also has his own academy now. So and they decide to pack it in. Yeah? Nobody's coming. So what we do is we back off to the middle of that third. Yeah, let them come. We win the ball here, here, and then we exploit the space behind them. The other thing we can do is, if they're marking or center forward tight, or attacking midfield tight, yeah, what we do is this, very simple. We have the center forwards run back, yeah, run back. What normally happens is they'll press up. These guys who are marking them tight is going to come here, back, and we play the ball directly from the 8 or the holding behind. The wingers run inside. Because they're going to tackle them and come, so you play it behind them. But not wide and not to the keeper, but in this direction. So if the ball was to be left alone, it would trickle outside here or trickle outside here. Yeah, which gives you enough time as the winger to run off the wing and collect it, and not be in a position where the wing backs can actually get it because it's too deep.
And you're not breaking the core formation.
You'll kill them then because you pull out the center halves and you run behind them.
Yeah.
And the wing backs are not going to be very happy to run with you inside.
Yeah.
Once they run with you inside, you still have the inside edge on them to go to goal. So that's plan B's. But there are many, many other things that we could do, but just not tonight.
Yeah.
Rachel, night tonight.
Yeah, so I think that's pretty much it. So again, if you guys still have some questions, put them in the chat. We'll answer them during the next episode. But again, thanks for the support. Subscribe, like, and share. Last week you guys did a great job. So please share it, and we're going to keep coming at you with more stuff. What do you think next week? Next week will be the week before the Gold Cup, so we can do some previews there. Or anything specifically you're thinking of, or we'll just...
I'm wondering if you want to go in tomorrow with us and let's watch some of the training with him.
Oh, it's good. You're going to be training?
Yeah, I'll be training him tomorrow because I'm starting to prepare.
Interesting.
So I'm going to work on him tomorrow and get him ready for what's going on. Part of time, don't know.
Yeah, is he in shape? Good shape?
Yeah, he's always in good shape.
All right. Well, thanks, guys. Appreciate the time. And any final words for today's episode?
No, just understand that without discipline and organization, even the most beautiful house is going to fall. So we'll have to make sure that we are disciplined, organized, and play to our strengths. And we won't have any problems like they had with the Japanese under 23. That was a disgrace, but at the same time, we understand now the big boys are home and we're going to get this done.
Yeah.
And I believe that the boys will do well in the Gold Cup and they'll go on well in the qualifiers and make it. So
I hope
that's our goal.
I hope those players who are still in the squad from that game take that as just a lesson to learn and move on and get better.
Sure. Perfect. You guys like my new hairstyle? I've been working on it.
Is it? It's nice.
Yeah, I'm getting old. I cut my hair too. So.
Yeah, oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's nice.
You having a good time? How is Jamaica? Yeah, everybody having a good time in the summer? Remember now, don't panic. Don't we've had pandemics before worldwide, and we're still here. We're still standing. We're still alive, and be grateful for what we have. God is always with us, and just love your family, love your children, love your woman, and just let's do it. Keep going. Jamaica, big up.
Can't say very much stuff. All right, guys. Good night.
Hi, I'm Craig Butler, professional football manager and father to top international players. Football coach to Jamaica's youngest and most talented players. Jamaica, why haven't we started the Premier League when the rest of the world has started already? You want people starved to death? Consistency is key to development. Anyone who says otherwise is utter madness. These are mad people. We have a Football Unfiltered exclusive with Leon Bailey, Raheem Sterling, and Jadon Sancho simultaneously. You heard it here first, folks. We dissect and present football in a way that you've never seen before. Trust me on that. Craig Butler's Football Unfiltered. Don't miss it.